Hi everyone, welcome to Heal with Elise. Today I'll be making a lemon, lime, and grapefruit home cleanser. So this cleanser can be used to clean your floors, toilets, refrigerators, anywhere that you need to disinfect your home, especially in high traffic areas like your kitchen, your bathrooms, front doors, garages. So this recipe is non-toxic. It is safe to use throughout your home. It should not cause any irritations of your eyes or your skin, and it's really easy. It's one of these kitchen remedy recipes that it doesn't take a lot of supplies to have. The supplies don't cost a lot of money, and it's really easy to make in 20 minutes or less. So let's get started. So I'll go through the supplies you're going to need first. So you're going to need a container. You're going to need a place to store your mixture once we make it. So a glass container with a lid. This is just a liter. You can use any sort of container you want, a mason jar. Those work well. You're going to need white distilled vinegar. This is from Market Pantry. This is from Target. So it doesn't matter where you get it from, Target, Walmart, Amazon. Just make sure it's white distilled vinegar. Then you are going to need your fruit of choice. I like to use lemon and limes just because I enjoy the scents. You don't have to. You can use oranges. You can use grapefruits. You can use whatever you have on hand. I have, for our purposes, pre-peeled lemons and limes. For this recipe, I'm actually using 2 lemons, 3 limes. The amount really doesn't matter. You know, people generally ask, well, how much fruit? Really depends on how much mixture you want to make. Eyeball it. Do what you feel is okay. You're going to need some Castile soap, liquid Castile soap. I'm using the hemp one from Dr. Bronner's. They also have unscented. They have peppermint, rose. So you can use any of those as well if you enjoy the scent. You're going to need a spray bottle because that's what we're going to put our finished product in. An essential oil. This step you don't have to use, but I like to use it because I really like to mask more of that vinegar scent because I don't want my house smelling like a pickle. So I like to use that. You're going to need a funnel. You're going to need a peeler. This is a KitchenAid peeler that I got from, I think, Home Goods. And you're going to need a measuring cup. This is a measuring cup. Shout out to Weight Watchers. This is their steel 1 cup, right? All right, so I pre-peeled this already because I was making a mixture today. So this is what your peels look like, right? You're gonna need a strainer as well. They are just peeled. And the reason I peeled them is because we need to peel. And I peeled them with a peeler is because we need to peel. We don't want this white stuff. This white stuff is called the pith. This is the most bitter part of the fruit generally. And the reason we don't want it is because the pith will not disintegrate in our vinegar mixture. The pith will clog your sprayer. So you don't want to get this white stuff in your peel. You want to make sure that you're just getting the peel. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of pith on that, but that's not going to make a difference. But generally, you want the peel. And if you peel it by hand, you run the risk of really getting too much of the pith. And that's something that we don't want. So after you peel your citrus of choice, you're going to want to transfer your citrus into your container. So this is our container, right? So we just want to take it and put it in there, right? We want to stuff it in. There's no wrong amount here. Again, these are our kitchen remedies that our grandmothers and their mamas have used for centuries without fail. They've been very effective. So that's your peel. I poured the vinegar in here because, like I said, I was making some today. So re-pour it. You want to pour your vinegar in this container, your white vinegar. So the main thing with this is you want to make sure you have enough vinegar to completely submerge and cover your peels. If you don't, you run the risk of mold forming in your mixture. And of course, you don't want to clean your surfaces with a liquid container that contains mold. So we don't want to do that. So that's what it looks like, right? And we can already see the oils from the peels in the water, right? That's what's making it turn that color. So you want to put your cap on it, and you want to keep this for at least 2 weeks. You'll have some people that recommend 4 weeks. Some people say a week. I think 2 weeks is a sweet spot. And every week you're going to just want to give it a good shake. You want to make sure that the white vinegar is coating your peels. You want to make sure that everything is in there and mixing, right? Look at that beautiful mixture. And guys, I wish you could smell it. Like when you just get the peel and not the pith, The scent is so strong. You know, another thing you could do with these peels before you put them in vinegar, if you have cheesecloth, you can literally put them in cheesecloth and like form a ball, and you can hang them from places so that the scent is in the air. So high traffic areas like your laundry room, if you have a little bathroom, a powder room, and your garage, and it will literally transform the space. It smells so good. And you know, citrus fruits really help keep us awake. That's why you see like orange zing body wash. You'll see all of those flavors in all of those scents in hand sanitizers as well, because they're awakening and refreshing. So if you're a person that needs some awakening and refreshing, you can even have citrus peels in your bedroom in the morning. I wouldn't advise it at night because it may keep you up, but to take a whiff if you want to keep them in a corner somewhere and then bring them out when you wake up, it could definitely prove to be a sort of natural aromatherapy. You can even use it as potpourri. So there's that. So for the sake of time, let's just pretend that, you know, our 2 weeks is up, right? And this has sunken in and distilled wonderfully. So you're going to take your strainer and you're going to strain out the contents, right? Because again, in your spray bottle where your mixture is going to be, you don't want peels and all that stuff. So you're going to take your strainer and your bowl, and you're just going to pour your mixture, right? You're going to pour your mixture until you get it all out. All out. So you want to get all your peels out, right? And if for whatever reason you can't get your peels out, you're just going to go to your sink, give it a rinse, and then you'll be okay. So your peels are out. Everything is smelling amazing. So now here's where we make our actual cleanser. So this mixture is really good for disinfecting, right? This is good for killing germs, killing viruses, killing pathogens that are on surfaces. It's been studied over and over again. I'll actually link a few articles that show how vinegar cleans surfaces. But if you want, disinfect surfaces, but if you want more to clean stains or just clean, you know, sticky surfaces, that's why we're going to add the soap. So I should say in this recipe, everyone doesn't add the castile soap. I like adding liquid castile soap because I feel like it performs better. So for your total mixture, you just want to add 1 teaspoon of soap. I'm not going to add it to this because again, I'm making this to keep today. So I want to make sure that it soaks. I want to make sure that my peels soak in my vinegar before I add the soap. But if this was already sitting for 2 weeks, I would add a teaspoon of this. And then you want to add 20 drops of an essential oil. 20 drops is an estimate. I'm going to show you how drops look. So I'm going to take this. This is how a drop looks. You turn your bottle down and see it comes out pretty fast. So you slow 1, 2, 3. That's how you can do drops. Okay, and you add that and you mix it and then you smell it. If 20 drops and it still smells super, super vinegary to you, add a little bit more. I would say add 5 drops at a time and continue to stir. Now this recipe, it is going to smell a bit like vinegar because the base of it is vinegar. So if you absolutely hate vinegar, this probably isn't the recipe for you. What I will say is once you spray that vinegar on your surface and it dries, the smell almost evaporates immediately. So if you can tolerate vinegar in small doses and when you spray, when you wipe, it'll be gone, then you'll be fine. Again, another addition could be to add more essential oils, or if you want to add, raw matter, you can do whole cloves. If you like that smell, you can add cinnamon sticks to your mixture. You can add them in here with your lemon peels if you prefer that. So you do have some other options. If you really, really want to mask that white vinegar smell, plants from the mint family help do that. So you could use your peppermint castile soap. You could use peppermint essential oil. You could use eucalyptus. You can use rosemary. You can use spearmint. Those will really help cover that. So after you have this, right, whatever container you use, your sprayer, this is a pretty small one, but you want to make sure that you're adding 1 cup of your solution, because this is a concentrate what we made. So this is a concentrate, meaning that it's super, super concentrated with what's going to clean it. In concentrates, you always want to dilute it with water so you can make it last. So then you want to add 2 cups of just plain water, right? 2 cups of plain water. So I'll add another cup. this is your actual cleaning solution, right? So we have our funnel and we want to pour it. Oh, change my camera view. We want to pour it into our spray bottle like so. So we'll pour it in. Then you have your sprayer. And you just made yourself a homemade, non-toxic, really effective cleaner, right? So there you go. So this is pretty amazing. So this is your cleaner. You can leave it out. So right here is your concentrate. So I would get another container. I would use another mason jar and probably just label this as your concentrate because it's made. So in here, you have your infused vinegar. So the peels that were previously in here, your vinegar, you have your castile soap, and you have your essential oil if you choose to do that. Once you want to use it as a sprayer, that's when you need to break it up and add water to dilute this so it can last longer. So remember, it's 1 part vinegar solution and 2 parts water. So 1 cup of the solution, 2 cups of the water. And that's what's inside this actual bottle. And that's your cleanser. So I hope you enjoyed that small tutorial on non-toxic cleaning at Heal with Elise. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Leave me a comment on whether this was easy to make, whether you understood the directions, the sound quality. Leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. I am also over on Instagram at Heal with Elise. Elise is spelled A-L-E-C-E. It'll be linked below. Please follow me there. If you decide to make your version of this, please tag me in it. I would love to see it. And of course, you'll find a corresponding blog post on this at www.healwithelise.com. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you are implementing as many natural remedies in your life to make you and your family as healthy as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.